right. What's up, Migo Like geeks and freaks? So welcome to the fourth Migo Like video. The last three have been live streamed on YouTube, and eventually, when I get off Facebook jail, they'll be there. I can't believe I got freaking banned from Facebook for a month. Oh my god. Anyway, while the snowflakes flake, let's go on and talk about some of the stuff that we did. So today I took a little run out. And I stepped up some collecting last night and over the last week or so. I told you guys I stepped up. I got some Lone Ranger stuff. I got a little tired, a little bored. Definitely not. Oh, hold on a second. Look who's here. It's everybody's favorite sick man, Brian Sanchez. Yes, Brian Sanchez. Welcome, Brian Sanchez. Welcome. Brian Sanchez, inventor of the electric toothbrush, conqueror of Mars, and also known as numero uno New Migo fan. That is correct. Brian Sanchez ran around, believe this or not, Brian Sanchez, sick as a dog, barely able to walk, fever at 175, jumped in his car, drove to every Walmart within a 500-mile radius and bought all of the Toxic Avenger figures. That's correct. He sure did. He's got them all stacked up too in his basement. All four of them. All right. So anyway, I started stepping up my Lone Ranger. And welcome, Brian. Welcome. So I started stepping up my Lone Ranger sets, and with guys like Brian and Johnny Shedrick and Daniel Gates and the other guys in the room that are collecting Lone Ranger, they've definitely been able to help me figure out prices and stuff because it's been so long since I've ever bought any of this stuff. So stepping that up, and I got a whole bunch. Thank you. Yes, I did it. 350 miles. Sanchez, you're a piece of work. So I've been stepping that up, and I showed something yesterday, the day before, some knockoffs called Bronco, made by a company called Welo, W-E-L-O. They're based in Germany. They made a 9-inch version of what looks like almost a More Toys, Indian and cowboy, among some other things. Cheap knockoffs, but definitely very cool. Some cool accessory sets. So last night, I started building up some more web pages on mymigolike.com. Yes, that's correct, mymigolike.com. And we're putting more pages up there. I think there's over 100 pages on there now. And I've got so many more to go. I probably got another 100 pages to go, and it takes a while. But was able to go ahead and build up some pages there. I have to put that up here somewhere. I probably should put that up in the banner somewhere. That would probably be a really good idea. We'll do that for next time because I haven't quite figured out how to use this yet. Anyway, wait, can I do it here? Oh my God, I can. There it is, right there. Oh my God, that's fantastic. Or how about this one? Okay, fantastic. There we go. There it is. mymigolike.com. That is correct. Not migolike.com. If you go there, some, I believe, Asian company has taken it over. I think it's in Chinese. I think it's in Mandarin or Cantonese. I'm not sure. Anyway, so we're rebuilding My Migo Like, and spent a considerable time recollecting information, researching, putting stuff up, changing the format. I'm not a web guy, and this one's being done in different format, and I really miss the old guy who did all the web stuff for me. Just gave him the stuff, told him what we need, and he put it together. But it's got a lot of information up there, a lot of knockoffs. So anyway, I've been looking up these Welo Bronco figures, and there's quite a few sets for it. A lot of carded sets, figures. There's a cowboy. One of the sets, we were having a discussion last night. I was talking to Danny Gates, and instead of having like a shotgun rifle, it literally has like what looks like almost looks like an AK or something, or like some kind of World War II gun, maybe World War I. I'm like, it's not quite cowboy, is it? But yeah, these sets they're really cool, but they have an inflatable canoe in one of the sets and so on. It also came in various colors, which just made it even all the better. And that, there's variances, and they're hard to get because they're in Europe, plus they're expensive. They cost more to ship than they do to get them here. I actually reached out to two people. I was like, "Will you ship to the US?" They're like, "Yeah, but it's going to cost you more than it is to get the thing, to buy a thing." I'm like, "That's all right. Got to have them. Got to get that collecting thing going, right?" So anyway, I'll bring more of that stuff up. That stuff's all being shipped. Hopefully it'll be there the next couple of weeks, and hopefully by then I won't be banned on Facebook anymore for my comment about hitting with a shovel. And to the porch pirates that went on to Jason Schiermeier's home and stole stuff off his porch. So next time, just hit him with a shovel. Well, apparently that gets you banned because it's a violence inciter. Thank you, Zuck. You're amazing. You know, I really hope I get to meet you face to face one day because I would love to hear your reasoning behind everything you do. Okay. Anyway, let's move on. So, that being said, I went out to the stores today and I went looking around. First stop was Dollar Tree. Found some more Final Faction stuff. Now, I'm going to do something that I haven't done yet. I'm going to open some Final Faction figures. That's correct. Open. So, Johnny Shedrick, you ever get to see this video, please, this is a part you want to leave for 10 minutes and then come back. Okay? Because we're going to open it. So, the first one I'm going to, actually, let me show you a couple that I got because these are all extras and I've been picking some up for people. Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree is also supposed to be going up to $1.25. I don't know if everybody knows that. Not terrible, but one of the greatest things about Dollar Tree is that shit's $1, right? All right. Let's put this stuff back in here and move this over here. All right, so I picked up a couple things. I picked up, this is Series 2. This is Torn from Covert Ops. We're going to open him up. We've also got Scope from Series 2. These guys have, like, the cool thing about this Series 2 is he's got kind of a metallic red on him there. We'll open up so you can see him better. And we've got this metallic purple. He's got a helmet. I think they both have helmets. No, he has a helmet. He does not. They got all these weapons and shit in there. They did have a couple of Jeeps. I have some. Probably should have bought some more while I had the opportunity. But this is the one that I really want to open. And this is Churro. Yes, just like the Mexican sugar stick, if you will. And I think Churro's the little dog up here. I'm going to open it so you can see it better. But down here is actually the robot dog. And on the back of these, if you guys haven't seen them yet, I know, Max, you're not going to get them. Even for the $1 that they are, you're still not going to be buying them. Max, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send you a whole bunch of these things, and I'm going to get you in the mood to get you started. But if you scan this barcode, there's a YouTube video for about 10 minutes, and they show all the characters that you can buy. But it's like a cartoon or a computerized cartoon. I don't know what you call that. It's a cartoon, but it's not a hand-drawn cartoon. It's done with a computer, that kind of shit. But it's still got this similar like G.I. Joe thing with the identification on the back and so on. So let's open this up because I've been dying to open up Churro. I sent one of these off to J.S. Starbuck, who was looking for them, and Buck's a really good dude. He's hooked me up with all kinds of great stuff from his amazing Flea Stack 8-inch custom fig to the Swamp Monster. I'm dying for him to do the Godzilla again. Please, Buck, do the Godzilla. We all want one. Willing to pay, and so on. There is Max. Holy fuck. I just said, Max, did you hear what I just said? Did you hear what I just said? I'm going to send you some of these, bro. You don't want to buy them? You're going to get them in the mail. Merry effing Christmas, homeboy. We're going to ruin your Batman-only collection, and we're going to move ahead with, well, this is a good start. So here's a good start. Okay, so here's the robot for Churro, but look, I opened the package and the leg fell off. Is this made by Mego by some chance, or do they use the same company in China? So we're going to pop that leg back in there. I think the freaking leg just popped out. Well, that's fantastic because it looks, yeah. So basically what happened is somebody leaned on the blister car and they put too much pressure and busted it. So anyway, so let's say, oh, look, here's the other one. Look, let's just take them apart. Are you... So here I am doing a video on my daughter Amanda, who I love to death. She's autistic and wonderful, but she wants to stop me because she wants to know if we can go on Amazon and use her gift cards from Christmas to go buy Pokemon cards right now. Man, did you see what I'm doing at this moment? What am I doing? What am I doing? Right, and taking apart this Churro robot. So it looks like these little prongs in here got a little bit too much pressure on them. That's all right. We can fix anything. You know why? Because we have the technology. Matter of fact, if you send me your new Mego figures, I'll fix them for you, all right? Yep. Tony May's got some amazing Mastiffs that I'm sure they would love some new Chew toys. All right, so let's put him back together. That's very easy. It looks like the prongs just got a little too, they didn't get pushed out. And, listen, before you start saying you get what you pay for, well, I'm going to say you get what you pay for. These are $1. It's the figure, the package, the whole thing. How can you go wrong? All right, here he is. Movable legs. He's got some kind of like robot tail on here, if you could see. He's got his movable legs and so on. He has what looks like, I guess these are supposed to be, I don't know, he's supposed to be like rocket launchers or some stuff, but there's holes in top. So I'm guessing you could, and the leg came off again, and there's holes in the back. So what I'm guessing is that there's probably some way you could take some of those those custom weapon sets, because the thing with Final Faction is they sell figures and then they sell blister carded weapon sets, right? Really cool. So you can get these weapon sets. You get all these weapon sets and put them all together, and then they're like really cheap ass dollar figures, but they look great in the package. All right, so let's see what's the thing that I love about this. So does his head turn? My God, his head turns. He kind of looks like Wonder Mud or whatever. But anyway, so this back part opens, right? We can open that up. You can take a look inside there. And then what I think is that this little, oh Christ, the guy's got paint on his face. I did not know that. Right, so he actually has a face. Can you see? He's so fucking cockeyed. That's crazy. I think, would you guys agree this makes a better Toxic Avenger? Look at the face on that guy. All right, and he has a handle, I guess, so the guys can carry this little mutt when they need to. So we're going to see, I think the idea is that, and this is why I wanted to open it, just to say, I think he goes inside. Does he fit? I don't know. I think he's sniffing dog ass, is I think the other problem. All right, well, it's hollow inside. So it looks like, oh, we can stick him in there. There he is. Now, you can't really see him, but Churro's inside. And now Churro can ride on his robot dog. Okay. Well, that was absolutely so counter-thrilling. I can't believe it. But it is a great figure. I really like it. I mean, the legs are falling off and shit. It's a dollar store figure, but it's great. It's got a friggin' dog in there. All right, let's go on to the next one. Let's open up Torn. Now, I didn't open up the aliens. I got a ton of them. Should have brought more, and then I'll show you what I got at Five Below. Let's see what's in here. So this is Torn. Yep, we're ripping them off the card. Fuck it. It's done. All right, let's see what's inside. Card art's not bad. It's got some badass shit going on here. All right, here he is. Here's Torn. Let's see if he falls apart. Okay, oh, that's pretty badass. Okay, so now you're going to tell me that not only is Mego stealing from NECA, yes, free stuff, Max, free stuff, but also they're stealing ideas. So this is a dollar store figure, okay? This is Torn. As you can see, now check it out. Remember, this is a dollar store. It's kind of like a little G.I. Joe. Look, he's got you see his holster? Okay, cool. So I can take this gun and I can slide it in his holster. It actually works. For $1? Okay, hold on, but we're not done. Look what else he has. He has two of these kind of knife blade things, and I guess it's one in each hand. Now, I don't know how. Oh, okay, hold on. Let's not get crazy. He's got little peg holes in his arm, and these have little pegs on them. So if we take these, and we assemble them, I hate doing this with the reverse. This camera's on the other side. Okay. So okay, yeah, look. And his blades, look at that. His blades go right into his arms. His gun goes aside. Now, check this out. He even has this badass hood. Okay, he's got this badass hood that he can wear. Okay, now, before you say, holy purple green arrow, or wow, that's cool, that's not bad for $1, let me tell you why it's even better. And I did not know this till I just opened the package. These figures I haven't opened one of these. This is the first time I've ever opened a Final Faction figure. All right, you see Torn? Watch and learn. This is why I asked if Mego just stole from them. I know they steal from NECA. You ready? Anybody just see that nun figure that Mego just made? Oh, he's got two faces. Fucking badass. Max, you are definitely getting some of these. There is no way that you can sit back and tell me that you can't spend $1 on this. I'm giving you some. You can buy some of the rest on your own if you like. But come on, the guy's got two faces. It's like an old Big Jim. I forgot what the guy's name was. I forgot. The Twisty Head. So this was out before that nun figure came out. I told you. They're the Final Faction figures are becoming very popular with toy collectors, if you will. All right, so that's Torn. I think that's pretty bad. He's probably one of my favorite figures. I'm going to open some of the aliens in a minute. Like I said, I haven't opened any of these before. It's the first time opening them here live. Johnny Shedrick having a heart attack. So they all come with like a pretty good assortment of weapons. This guy comes with 2 little pistols. He's got a rifle. He's got what looks like, I guess, I don't know what that is. We're going to figure it out. And then there's the weapon packs. Yes, Twisty. Come on. Did anybody else get this guy yet? Did anybody else get Torn? I think Alan Lawrence bought Torn. Anybody else get Torn yet? Nobody? Bueller. All right, you got to be careful because when you pull this fucker open, man, these pieces want to come out. Okay. Here is Scope. Okay, he's only one face, but check out his armor, man. It's not bad. It's pretty badass for $1. Come on, man. Check that out, man. Okay, so he's got 5 points of articulation, spinny head, liftable arms, and feet. He's basically got the Star Wars pose in the original Star Wars. All right, let's see what he comes with. He comes with this big ass. This is like the BFG. For those of you guys who used to play Doom, this is like the BFG. So let's see what we have here. So I have this, which appears to be, aha, taste the soup. Oh my God, you can't get this thing. All right, so here's what I believe is a backpack. It's got a peg. There's a hole in his back right here. I gotta get where this camera is. All right, and let's put the peg in the hole. Okay, I told you, Max, they're fucking great for $1. How could you go wrong? All right, there's his backpack. He's ready to rock and roll. All right, now, again, check out his legs. All right, holsters. But look at the back; they're open. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna take these little, teeny tiny, what I guess would be the equivalent of a 45. I'm gonna put one in here. Jeez, if I can get it in there. And one in the other one, if I can find the goddamn pistol that just fell. Which is somewhere over here. I'll have to dig it up later. Okay, so he gets 2 pistols, and then he has this big-ass BFG. And again, for you guys that play Doom, that is the big effing gun. This gun also has a peg, so I guess you could attach the peg to his... Does that go to his hand? I don't know if it goes to his hand, or does it go to his... No, I guess he can hold it. Or does it attach to his back? I don't know. I got to look at this. Hold on. We need the specs. Getting old sucks, man. That's all I got to say. All right. Does he have a hole in his hand? Does he have a hole in his hand? He does not have a hole in his hand. So I guess he would have to hold his gun. Now, I'm going to say this. These little guns, if you're giving these to kids, because I see a lot of parents over at Dollar Tree scooping these up. I mean, forget not just the collector scooping them, but parents scooping them up. And I think I just left the other gun there. Oh, he only gets one gun? No, that's the wrong one. Sorry, guys. The other gun is still in here. So I see parents buying them. So I live near a town. There's an interesting group of people next door, and they love Dollar Tree. They love Dollar Tree. I love Dollar Tree, but they really love Dollar Tree. And they buy these toys for their kids. But I'm going to tell you, like, these guns, as cool as they are in this holster right there, I mean, it's like the Lone Ranger shit. You know, they're going to fall out with a lot of hard play. They're not going to stay, and there's the gun that came out. So I guess you can take this backpack off if you like, and you can put the BFG on his back. Ooh, badass. His hands cannot hold these little pistols, I'm just telling you right now. So you're going to have to figure something out, maybe some glue or something, but he's badass. He's got his shades. He's ready to rock. This guy's badass. Tony Schwally. Holy fucking Tony Ki. Did not know Tony Schwally was in here. Tony fucking Ki. Tony, did you get any Final Faction yet? I don't know if you've gone to Dollar Tree and gotten your Final Faction yet, but Max, you're going to love this. All right, stay here for a moment because I'm going to get some of the aliens because now I'm really excited. I haven't opened any of these before. So this is what we're dealing with. This is Series 2. We've got Torn with his blades that you can take off and go on the side. He's got his gun, which is, as you can already see, it's already coming out of his holster. He's got his, he's got his hood, with his two faces. Dude, it's fucking badass, man. He is fucking badass. Okay, just great. And then, of course, we have this dude, which is Scope. I took his backpack off. God, I fucking hate with his camera. It drives me nuts. His backpack off. See how cool he is. Backpack is off. All right, let me go get some of the aliens because the aliens remind me a little bit of Doom, and that's kind of where I thought I really liked these figures. All right, let's get a couple of aliens. Open them up. All right, one of the greatest things about these figures, besides the fact that they're inexpensive, they sometimes are really hard to find at Dollar Tree. Today I found 3 Jeeps, but I couldn't find the conversion kits, or not Jeeps, they're ATVs. It's come with a frame and a vehicle, but then you can buy a conversion kit that puts armor on it. And I couldn't find any of the conversion kits, but that's okay because I have some already. But they're putting these back out, so it wasn't like they did Series 1 and you'll never see them again. And a lot of Dollar Trees, they've come back again, and you'll see them, and I think that's really good. I love how they're restocking. All right, so this is a Karn, and Karn, I guess, are the aliens, and this is the Synthoid. So let's open them up, because again, can't really tell with this crappy camera. All right, so here's the Synthoid. He's pretty badass, dude. Here's the Synthoid out of the plastic. He's got this, I don't know what that is, like some spinny thing. He reminds me a little bit of Pacific Rim, if you will. Smaller. Now, his hands do turn. All right, so his hands turn, arms turn, they're blades. He's only 4 points of articulation. And he has a hand on one side. If you can, let's see, he's got the hand on one side, and he's got this blade on the other. He's got these big-ass tree root feet. The back of them, there's holes. These figures have holes because you can buy the accessory packs. The accessory packs can put armor and weapons on them. Additional with that, he's a little Pacific Rim looking. When you say, I think they're a little Pacific Rim. All right, the next one is the Karn Drone, and he's probably he's like that guy in he's like the guys in Endgame, all those monster alien things that just come running out of Thanos' spaceships or whatever. He's kind of like he's kind of the dude. What, honey? What is it, sweetheart? He's kind of the dude that, he's kind of like the generic dude, if you will. So here he is. It's much better. Once you take him off the card, you really get a good look at these guys because it's kind of tough to tell on the card, but take a good look at his face. Take a look at that face. He looks like he's ready to, I don't know, munch on some bone, man. So he's kind of got, they paint him like kind of the shiny little bit they highlight him with the shiny stuff. And if you turn him around, he's a little more purplish, grayish, if you will. Again, he's got kind of the tree root feet. If you take a look at him, they're just small in the other one. He does have 2 hands. He has the ability, or 2 arms. Again, he's 5 points of articulation, head turns, and so on. He's not a two-face guy, unlike some people that we know. Thank you. We'll be here all week. But yeah, very badass. Again, they have holes, and they have hands where you can pack weapons on them. Here's one of the weapons that he gets. I'm not quite sure which way this... Oh, I get it. Okay. Trying to figure out the way this works. Here's his weapon. Looks a little bit like a spaceship or a high-heeled shoe, but regardless, here is the weapon of the Karn, of the drone. Yes. All right, now I want to open the last one, which is, I think, going to be my favorite. And I bought a bunch of these. This Karn is called the Brute. And honestly, the more I look at these figures, the more I think they took these from the video game Doom. If you guys ever played Doom 1, 2, or 3, I think you'll find that these kind of remind you of them. Yeah, there's a little bit of Pacific Rim, and there's a little bit of Avengers in there too. But let's get the Brute out. Okay. Yes. All right. He's definitely the Brute. Let's take a look. Here's the Brute. They're all about the same size, if you will. He is 5 points of articulation, but this one he can only make his head spin. Unlike some people that we know, they make our head spin. All right, so this one, again, up and down on the figures, but he probably looks better from the side when you take a look. He's kind of got these giant mandible horn things. I'll give you a closer look on that. There's his face, and there's kind of mandible horns. He's got the tree root feet, if you will. He's kind of got that devilish or that devil look to him, I guess, to a bit. He's a little bit shiny on the front. They gave him some holes on the back. And his weapon is this thing. It's kind of like it almost looks like a Star Wars spaceship. I got to be honest with you. Looks like one of the spaceships from Star Wars or something. And it looks like, if I have this right, this would go in his hand, I guess. Which way is this going? Jesus, like so. Okay, I got you. Got to get it in there. These guys aren't, the plastic is, it's not soft rubbery. If you guys are thinking like it'll be kind of soft plastic, it's not really soft plastic. The plastic is, it's pretty durable. Like you were to throw this at your sister or your brother or something, if you were a kid and hit him in the head, they'd probably cry. They'd probably be upset. And so here he is with his badass weapon, if you will. Love this dude. This is like one of the ones I was like, my God, I have to get these figures. This guy's so badass. And there you have him. And there's his drone. Oops, let's do it like this. There's the drone. There's the Synthoid. And here he is, standing side by side with the Alpha team. You can see they're a little bit bigger. They're a little bit imposing on them. That's pretty badass. I think they're great figures. Honestly, now I'm going to go open one of each because I got like duplicates, triplicates of these things. They're so inexpensive. I know one of our guys in our Mego Light room bought 100 of some of there's a robot one. It's like a robot that's controlled by a little kid like Johnny Sacco, and he got like 100 of them. Those little cheap figures are very cool, and I've seen those here in San Francisco's Mission District stores. The ones where, yeah, they're Dollar Tree figures, Tony. I don't know how they move around, but I know Dollar Tree is selling them. I thought it was like their own brand or something, or maybe their own factory, but these are really cool. So now I'm going to open one of each and put them around. All right. The only other stuff that I did is I went to Five Below, and this is probably not going to be stuff that you guys are like really thrilled because they're not really action figures. But I did buy this one thing, and I had to show this because for anybody who knows what I collect, I love Fighting Fury's Ghost of Captain Kidd. He's a great figure. Matter of fact, I spent, 20 minutes yesterday messaging with Ray Castile about it and asking him questions. Did it ever come with the ring on the finger for the sword hand? And he said he never saw one. And I said, neither did I. I didn't think it did, but just curious because Ray is Monster Ray Castile, knows pretty much everything about them. What was interesting with Ray, what I thought is, he never owned any other Fighting Furies, only the Ghost of Captain Kidd, and I think that's pretty cool. So when I was at Five Below, my daughter, she's spending her gift cards. You ever see these really crappy Legos they make there? They sell a lot of these crappy Legos at Dollar Tree as well. What I loved about this, I was like, oh, pirate set, that's pretty cool. And I'm taking a look. I'm like, all right, there's a couple dudes on there hanging out. And then I take a look down at the bottom. They show this guy. And he's like, I guess he's supposed to be the skeleton Ghost. So when you look at the back, it's a shame. I don't think he glows in the dark. Matter of fact, I'm sure he doesn't, because I don't think for $5 you're going to be able to put that in. But they're compatible with, the best part, compatible with leading brands. You ever try and take cheap Legos and mix them with real Legos? They don't work so great, and they don't hold together well. They just don't have that really precise tension or pressure that you need to get them all to work. You know what I mean? So I was very excited for this. The Dollar Tree, only there are stores here in the Mission that are huger than Dollar Tree. So much product. So that's funny, Tony Schwally. So yesterday I learned from Alan Lawrence. He sent me a picture of a Final Faction set. It was one of the ATVs with a figure in it. It was a much bigger box than the ones I have. The ATV comes in a little box, and the box is like, you could just crush it by barely touching it. And it was like $5. I'm like, that's weird. You don't really see $5 things at Dollar Tree. Not in my Dollar Trees. I know there's Dollar Trees that they've raised some prices in some areas and they have more expensive products, but not at mine. I was like, that's weird. And where would you get this pack with the figure and the ATV in? And he actually said he got it at Family Dollar. Now, I don't have Family Dollars really nearby. I mean, they're not far. They're 12 miles, 15 miles, whatever. That's not far. But Dollar Tree, I can almost throw a rock and hit it in 4 directions. So Family Dollar also has this set Final Faction, so I wonder if they have others. He said that's all he saw so far, but then he came to educate me that, as I love collecting and talking to people, is that Family Dollar and Dollar Tree, I think, are owned by the same organization. So I think Alan has one for me. I hope I didn't speak out of turn by saying that. I think he has one for me. But he also told me today that you can go on Dollar Tree's website and order these things. So if you're looking for like the Jeeps, you got to order a case of them. So there's like 18 Jeeps and 18 sets. So if you better be ready to use them. But for $36, how can you go wrong? So you can buy these things in cases and so on. So that being said, I thought that was pretty cool. And I'm very excited. So hopefully Family Dollar makes more as well. But now I got 2 stores to chase and all that crap. But anyway, so went back to Five Below, and I was very excited to see this. And all I want to do is just open this just to see what the pirate looks like. I'm sure this is going to be very, very anti-climatic. I don't think it's going to be that exciting. So it's Pirates, the Undead Crew, which I thought that's kind of cool. That's a little bit like Fighting Furies, if you will, Ghost of Captain Kidd. I have a box, Johnny, that I am not opening because I know Johnny does not like seeing this shit. Okay, wow. You know what's funny? All these things look like Legos when you take them out. I mean, does that not look like Legos to you? Right? It doesn't have the Lego stamp on them. It looks like Legos to me. Problem is, they ain't Legos, and we all know that. All right, so when I look in here, all right, so I can see a couple of swords in there. Can you guys see them? There's a blue sword here, and there's a gray sword up here. I guess are these guys all undead? No, just one's undead. So it's the Undead Crew. It looks like there's only one member in here who's actually undead. All right, where the hell? Wow, there's a lot of fucking packs in here. Okay, what is this? Oh, stickers. Hey man, for $5, this is the greatest Lego set you'll ever get. And don't knock all the knockoff Legos. I mean, the ones at Dollar Tree are really bad, but if you're a kid and you don't have a lot of money, or if you're using your own money and you only got a couple bucks, or if your parents have a lot of money, it's a great place to get some toys because Legos are wicked expensive. I bought a set over there. It was called something block, and it's for Grendiers or Goldorak, or as we call them, Goldrake on this side of the camera. But it's a whole set, and he moves, and he's almost like an action figure. He's fantastic. I mean, he doesn't hold together as well as the Legos, but so on. All right, so our instructions. There's 63 steps to put this together. That's impossible. There's no way this is 63 steps. Jesus, it's 63 friggin' steps to put this together. All right, but where's the ghost figure? Where is he? Here's the bridge. It's got to be in here somewhere. Uh-oh. Is that him? Actually, so, listen. This is such a ripoff of Lego. Yep. Look. If you guys know Legos, can you guys see that? That's actually a Lego fish. They just take the stamp off it. Can you see the gray one right there in front of my thumb? If you guys can see that. There he is right there. Holy crap, man. What a ripoff of Lego. Talk about knockoffs, man. Gotta love the knockoffs. And I'm dying to get this pirate out of here. Oh, yes. We will be building this. Yes, we will. All right, so the bodies on these are a little bit different. All right, I can see. Oh, okay, so here's the other thing about this shit. So when you buy these knockoff Legos, when you buy regular Legos, the arms will be assembled into the torso. All you usually have to do is put the legs and the head and whatever hat and thing in their hands. But on these, you have to pop the arms in and so on. You can go online and you can buy custom knockoff Legos for things. So we did an event and we gave everybody a Lego figure, a knockoff Lego figure with certain things on there. So for example, if you go to Lego and you want to put a box of Marlboro or Camel cigarettes in his hand or a beer, they will not sell that. It's for kids. They won't do it. But you can go to China and you can go to eBay and you can find these knockoff companies that are basically taking the molds and redoing them, scraping the Lego thing off. And you can actually get Legos that have Marlboro cigarette logos. Looks like a pack of Marlboro cigarettes or Camel or whatever, Coors beer. It's really funny. I'm like, man, it's just so different. But you have to pop the arms in. So we had like 100 of these things to do. My employees were there for hours putting them together because they're so small. All right, he is in here. And I can see the front. All right, so they're definitely different on the bodies because you guys see the front. There's the front with his little skeleton That's a skeleton chest, or his ribs and stuff coming through. And I see the head of the regular guy. I'm looking for the head. There's a regular pirate. I guess this pirate is... Oh, is that him? There he is right there. Let's see if we can... Let's see if I can pop it open. What the hell? Can't hurt, right? Is your Martian Chronicles figure behind you for sale? That one? So, Tony, I would say no at this time because it took me forever to get that. I had all three of them carded and sold them for a fortune like over 10 years ago. And that one was really tough to get. There's two more like it, the orange and the blue one. There is the, can you guys, let's see if I can turn that. There is the skeleton head for what I would consider the Ghost of Captain Kidd figure. No, not now, but if I ever decide to sell and you really want it, I will be happy to. Make it the first one. Yeah, the figures themselves are not very Lego-like. The heads and shit are just, they're just different. You gotta you gotta take the hand, you gotta hook it to the elbow, and so like a regular Lego figure, right? These are one piece. Well, actually, no. Well, the hand and the arm aren't one piece, but the hands are definitely different than these. So these are definitely different. But so Tony, yeah. So with that, no, I'm not ready to sell it now. But like I said, if I do, and I'll be happy to bring that to your attention if I do. It's a very, very difficult figure to get. And I'm really like annoyed that these things have gone up so much in price as far as what they sell for. The problem is people want them, like myself, and then you'll pay these ridiculous prices, and then these guys watch it on eBay and go, oh man, this thing went for $150. I want to make mine $150. And then they go for more and more and more because people start fighting for them and so on. And that's basically what happens. And there goes the first piece to the floor. So, yeah. So that's basically it. So that's kind of what I wanted to show you guys today. I was very, very excited to find some of this stuff, the final faction, to open them up live with you guys. I'm going to move this shit over here. And thank you guys for watching. Yes, Amanda. Okay, Amanda, we're going to get your food. So thank you guys for watching. We'll be doing more action figure stuff. We have a ton of stuff coming in. They're all going to be live here on YouTube because I'm going to be streaming into YouTube because right now I got banned from Facebook for 3 more weeks. Yeah, we'll have to go through that again. But just too funny, man. The whole situation is just crazy over there. So that being said, thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. Please feel free to subscribe and put your comments there. As I told you guys before, what I'm going to do, I'm going to start randomly just picking people that subscribe to the video and watch, and I'm just going to start sending you off prizes. Initially, it was all going to be my new Mego carded figures because I don't want them anymore. And some people said, I don't want that crap. I said, okay, so I'll find other prizes to send you. That was my way of trying to get rid of all these things because I am just not, really not in the mood to keep them anymore. As Tony Schwally knows, no, honey. As Tony Schwally knows, they are far from my favorite. Tony and I have had many a discussion over it. Tony is a very vocal person about how he feels about them, and so am I. And that's part of the reason that we are where we are today. So for those of you that like them, fantastic. I'm very happy for you. For those of you who don't like them, well, that's good for you too. But just, what, honey? Oh, she's over there chatting me. So, what, honey? Oh, okay. Just autism. What are you going to do about it? But in any case, as we're putting together, wow, look at this guy. He's starting to come together nice, isn't he? There's a little pirate from the Undead crew. But yeah, collect what you want and enjoy. Don't let anybody tell you what to collect or what not to collect. But sometimes you might want to think twice before you put your money into it. I'm actually really curious to see how many people, I know we asked this Amigo like a while ago, but I'm still really curious, like how many people collect because they think they're going to go up in value. Like they're going to be a very get your money back kind of toy in the future. I personally don't think that's going to happen. I really don't. Not to be negative or anything. I just don't. I mean, for those of you guys who are collecting, I hope it does. I hope you guys get your money, and I hope you guys do well. But just the situation with how the figures are and what they've done, and and so on, and it's a little disheartening because they've had the problem with tops, wherever that came from. I don't know and I don't care, but that's their problem. But it is very frustrating for some. Not for me because I didn't buy any Topps figures, but for the people that put all the money out for the Topps figures and the Hasbro Snake Eyes figures, that here we are months and months later, and you still don't have a final answer. However, new packages of Migos are showing up at Walmart today after everybody put their money into their stuff. So did they use that money to get those to market, or was it just a bad situation that just happened? I don't know. I don't really care. I'm just curious there. Tony Schwally prefers Gem over New Migo. Very nice. Thank you, Max. Yush. Thank you. Salam namaste. Teyatu. What? Yes, I'm going to make my daughter food. That's the other thing we got to deal with, the food. What, honey? Can she have tortellini? Can I finish the video and then I'll make you food? Is that cool? I can't hear you. Is that yes? Yes? Oh my God. Yes, you can. All right. I will come over there. I'll make your dinner shortly. I'm just going to finish up, then we're going to go. Cool? All right. Anyway, so yes, you can help me make it. Here is our Lego, what I would consider the Ghost of Captain Kidd. He'd be really badass if he really glowed. I'd be really excited about that. You can probably see, oh, you guys can't see, all the way up there behind these boxes, there's some Lego Halloween stuff, the glow-in-the-dark ones, the castles, and I love those figures, and then a bunch of the minifigs. I don't know why. I have some other various Lego things like as Max, we discussed, the 67 Fastback Mustang, and all that stuff, and we put lights in it. It's got a remote control. That's third party, and it's really cool because it works. But yeah, so we got Final Faction. We got some of these Block Tech. Oh my God, Block Tech. It's they don't really work with other brands. I guess they could for a little bit. They're definitely different. There's nothing wrong with that. I just have this affinity for these knockoff things over regular stuff because Legos are so expensive, even though we buy them. But I do have to say, it's really nice to see companies. I know they're not doing it for this reason. I know they're doing it. They're trying to be cheaper than Legos so they can sell a ton of it and make money. Right? Shit comes out of China. They don't care. They'll just copy whatever they want. They'll just steal because nobody's going after them. But I will say it's nice that you can go to a place like Dollar Tree, or nice you can go to a place like Five Below. And I know Five Below has not got the 10 and below and the 15 and below, but they still have a lot of Five Below. Like kids that don't have a lot of money can get something, or kids that don't take care of the toys, you get them something cheap, and if they break it, great. It was only $1. It was only $5. But it's really nice that they could do that. I think it's really, really important that kids have a good childhood, because if they don't, we see how some of them turn out. Right, Tony? We see how some of those guys turn out. Not Tony turned out bad. We see how some of those other guys turn out. But in all honesty, it's really good to have a good child and have memorable. I mean, all the shit we collect, some of us do it. Some people do it because, not me, but some people do it because they want to make money. Some people do it, they just enjoy collecting. Some of them may be hoarders. I don't know. Hoarders, not whores, Brian Sanchez. But the other thing I think is it kind of sparks and revitalizes that thing in your brain when you were a kid and helps you remember, what it was like. And every time I get a new figure and I'm sitting down, I'm just looking at stuff, I start having flashbacks to times when I was a kid, very, very young, and those good experiences. And it kind of gives you that nice, good feeling, right? That warm fuzzy of get that warm fuzzy of what you had and how good things were when you were a kid, or hopefully they were. And if they weren't, hopefully it'll give you some peace and allow you to, move into the next phase of your life where you get over that. Some of them haven't, as we know. Anyway, all right, I'm going to close this up. Thank you guys for watching. I really, really appreciate it. If you subscribe and like I said, I'm going to be pulling random. I'm just going to run a roulette wheel and pull random, and I'll be sending stuff out. And that's kind of, I'll be messaging you for address and stuff like that if I don't have it, and the shit will just show up in the mail. And then you can keep it, burn it, love it, sell it, trade it, smash it, kick it, whatever you want to do. And that'll be it. What, honey? Am I done? I guess I'm done. All right. So the kiddo's calling. Kiddo, Jesus Christ. She's a grown ass. She's a young lady right now. She's not a kid anymore. got to remember that. Getting old sucks. All right, guys. Just want to say peace. Hope you had a great weekend. Enjoy your Sunday. Once we get back into Facebook, we'll do the peace out bitches, if you will, at that point. Oh, thank you, Tony. That's not true. But thank you very much. But don't forget, guys, we're also going to be doing lives. And the lives will be what we did on Facebook before, where everybody comes in. We have up to 10 people on camera. Tony was there. Max was there. Brian's been there. Johnny's been there. David Ian's been there. David Alexander's been there. David Gunn's been there. Dan Samillo's been there. Danny Gates has been there. We have all these people. Rich has been there. Rich Harley's been there. All these guys. And unfortunately, I just have to stream it to YouTube for a while. I'll let them make the announcement in the Facebook page, and then we will stream it into here so people can watch. By the way, you guys should go check out all these other guys that do videos. Rich Hurley's Dr. Durant's Sanctum. He does great videos, really great videos. If you haven't subscribed to Rich Hurley's Dr. Durant's, Doctor, all spelled out, Doctor, if you want to search it on YouTube. Durant's, actually, you know what? Let me do some, I don't know if I can post a comment here. I might not be able to. Hang on, let's see if I can post a comment. I don't think it lets me. Actually, it may. Let me see. Yes, it did. It worked. All right, guys, give me 1 second. I'm going to post these up here. Rants, because I want you guys to check out some of this stuff. These guys, like, they do some really great stuff. Here we go. Dr. Rant's Sanctum YouTube. I'm going to push all these up. Give me a second. This is from Rich Hurley. I'm going to put this in the chat. That's Dr. Durant's Sanctum. You guys, I know you guys have, and I'm subscribed to them, just so you know. I am subscribed to them. So do not think like I'm just saying, oh, you should go do it. No, I subscribe to them. Here is, hold on. Here is Open by Chance by David Ian. Him and LPH do an amazing job with toys. We've got, of course, the infamous, the more than infamous, the never can't be unfamous, Johnny Shedrick's. There we go, right there. MIB Master Toy Museum. He will be your curator today and every day. I love that. I remember the first couple times I tuned into Johnny saying, I'm like, who is this guy? I will be your curator today. I go, that is a great slogan. Just a great slogan. Oh, and of course, hold on a second. Don't let me forget this one. Oh my gosh. Almost forgot. Hold on. Almost forgot this. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. All right, here we go. Of course, Raymond Castile's Basement of Horror. Let's post that up here. And anybody who I missed, I apologize. Please send me a message, and I will send these links out for everyone. I want you guys to enjoy. Listen, the whole point of collecting is to share, right? You can be the top dog in the collecting world, but if you're not sharing with anybody, who gives a fuck? Who gives a shit? Nobody. Nobody cares, right? We're here to share. For those of you guys that know what it really is to collect, to share, to enjoy, to discuss, to have differences of opinion, but to do it in a manner that actually is not like nasty or not hating each other, that's fantastic. Okay. So the last thing I will say is if you're on the Migo-like room, you do not get kicked, banned, shit on, pissed on, booted out, comments removed, or any of that shit for speaking your mind. If you go in there and you start screaming that you're going to kill everybody in the room or something like that, well, yeah, that might be different. We might kick you out for that. But if you go in and say, I don't agree with you, Lou, I think Block Tech from Dollar Tree or Five Below is the best toy ever, and your review sucked, okay, that's fine. That's your opinion. We're good for that. No problems. We're all right with that. If you like New Migo, and I don't like New, that's fine. There's a lot of opinions, but we actually encourage that discussion. Because when you go into a room and all they want you to do is tell them how great they are, and they want you to do what they want to do, that's not really being yourself, is it? I mean, that's just somebody telling you what they want you to say to keep you in the room so you can get whatever little carrot they're dangling. Not necessary here. We love our collectors. We are all equal in this place. Okay? And that's all there is to it. That's what Migo-like is for. It is a non-muzzling, non-knocking you down, kicking you out, telling you one thing in public and then messaging you privately in the background and saying some nasty shit. We don't do any of that. That's not how it works. The guys in here, all the guys that are admins and all the guys that are experts and all that, they are there's probably other guys in there that could do the same, that could do it as well and should be. And if we didn't get to you, forgive me. I mean, there's a lot of guys in there. I don't know enough about them to know. And there's about 475 people in there, 76. It's pretty cool. So I don't know everybody. But for the guys that are in there, they are handpicked because they know their subject matter. They know their stuff. They may not know everything, but they know stuff that they can help. The guys at admin, because they're good, fair guys, because they're open-minded. They're not like, oh, well, today I'm not a he. I want you to call me a Christmas tree because I'm now a Christmas tree. Whatever, you can be a Christmas tree all you want, but these guys are just very open-minded. These guys will just, all right, they're very what we call reasonable. What we like to think is common sense. So we hope everybody's enjoying it. We look forward to more. I'm gonna go get some of these Legos together after. I guess I'm making tortellini and garlic bread. I'm Italian. What can I do? And thank you guys for all being in there. All right, peace.